A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's an option look. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. First down and 10. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fresh center down. It's 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulane. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Takes the handoff again. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls in the catch.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Bulldozing his way through those tackles. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack. Come up on third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here.
That's the end of the first quarter. Score time 7-7.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's got his man open downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
On the double.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And he's got it. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The offense threatening now, first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss. But just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it right near the end zone.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his leg. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Return man forced down at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try to run it with the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Tulane. A fumble return for 6. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
21, South Carolina, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
South Carolina offense will take over first and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. It's third down for the offense. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Brings the ball to the 39. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They look to throw it here on second down, and he's going to launch it deep again. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They're going to run it. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Time is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this third quarter. Just didn't pan out. I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the same runner's got it again.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Gamecocks look at a cash in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tie game, you got the ball in the red zone. You're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Give it to the big fullback here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Kick is up and no good. And with the miss, remain tied.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Gets made on the out route. Second down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The ball is caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And this one to put his team in front here in the final period. And the field goal is good. And they've regained the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with. Receiver in motion now.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And that is no good. But there's a flag on the field, so let's check this out. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Tulane, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Tulane will take over 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he gets the pass away. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up.